Hi there. Are you an artist who has decided to share their art on social media and as a result has been forced to try to create short form content that pleases the algorithms on TikTok and Instagram in hopes that you'll get more views and likes and follows so that people actually see your art? And are you sick of it? Well, do I have some news for you? I am sick of it too, and I want to share with you guys today what I'm going to be doing differently moving forward because I love you and I want to help you hopefully. So stick around if that interests you. Hi, my name is Art by Madeline. If you don't know me, I create art related content on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I create fan art for video games and anime that I like, including Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, etc. And as for video games, my main focuses recently have been Baldur's Gate 3 and Red Dead Redemption 2, so come join the community if you also love those things because I'm looking for people who share those interests. So let's just get straight into it. The main thing with short form content that I've been struggling with is I made a video about this recently talking about the things that I hate about Instagram and TikTok as an artist. I'll link the video in the cards in case you want to check that out, as well as in the description. So please don't leave yet. Unless you open that in a new tab, watch it, and then come back to this video. But please don't leave the video because it'll ruin the retention rate and then YouTube won't push my video out and I'll be really sad. In that video, I just talk about how it feels like as an artist, we are forced to become a content creator if we want people to actually see our art. And oh my god, I've been holding this the wrong way the whole time. Sorry if the audio was fucked up. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I've already filmed this once actually, and it was fucking out of focus, so I'm refilming it, so hopefully this turns out okay. But anyways, so the main thing I wanted to talk about is moving forward, I am planning on not even looking at likes and follows and views. I'm not going to be creating content that is following any trends. I'm not going to be focusing on like using trending audio and all the shit that they recommend if you want more views on your videos. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to actually enjoy the process of making short form content and feel like I'm actually providing value in some way to the viewer rather than just creating stupid content that nobody actually gives a shit about and it's just like for shits and giggles. The next thing I am going to focus on doing is incorporating my actual art into my reels because I have found that all of my followers only follow me for my reels. Well, not all of them, but a good majority, like 95% of them follow me for my reels and not for my art, which is really discouraging to me as an artist because the whole point of me making reels is in hopes for more people to find my account and find my art and, support me for that reason. But I have fallen into this pit where I've been creating content that is the focus of my content has been to like make silly videos or like make people laugh, which like they're not funny, which is the main problem. Although that has worked and has gotten me views, it's gotten me views for the wrong reasons. Within those reels that I've made, like my art wasn't even the focus of the reel, or it just wasn't even in the video itself. So even if I'm just showing my art in subtle ways, I'm really going to try to incorporate that more in hopes that I'll get more people following me for my art and not for my shitty humor. The next thing is focusing on quality over quantity. The advice that's given by like social media experts is to post at least once a day or post consistently on these platforms in order to get as many followers and as many views as possible because the algorithm will push out your videos more if you post more often. And with that, I've realized that a lot of my reels that I was making are such shitty quality. Like I would just like, even if I didn't feel like making a reel that day, I would force myself to, which I think also was contributing to my lack of creativity in creating reels and in creating content, which I'll get to that later. But mainly just the quality was lacking in my reels and there wasn't really any purpose to my reels. So moving forward, I'm going to be focusing on providing some sort of value to my viewers, you, the viewer, and actually enjoying what I'm creating and enjoying the process of creating it and feeling proud of like the reels that I have on my account, because right now it's just kind of like a mesh of random trends and stupid relatable artist humor, which like I might still make videos like that going forward, because certain of those videos I did enjoy creating and certain of them I felt were actually like okay quality. Yeah, no, the main focus going forward, I have a plan I kind of want to make more reels where I'm actually talking in them, because I like to yap and I want people to be following me for me and not just because, oh, this person posts like stupid artist comedy content. I guess I'll follow them. Why not? The next thing that I kind of wanted to talk about is just being more vulnerable on those platforms, because I feel like Instagram especially is bad for showing the best parts of a person's life or just showing a fake version of someone. Like, for example, just Instagram model photos. Like, we all know that they highly edit those photos and they only show them going out or them at the pool or them on vacation, like that type of shit. But the amount of times that I've filmed myself pretending to draw for an Instagram video is actually hilarious. Like, I don't want to have to do that anymore because it's embarrassing. I just want to talk to the camera and like say things that are actually valuable in relation to art and speak about topics that I think my viewers could find valuable, or even just things that I am actually interested in talking about. Just being more honest and open and authentic about my experiences as an artist and my day-to-day, because I'm not always fucking drawing and I'm not always creating art, and sometimes I don't feel motivated to draw. And I think that showing that side of being an artist is seriously beneficial to other artists, because it prevents them from comparing themselves to this idealized version of an artist that they see online, like on Instagram. If they see like artists just posting all these amazing artworks and like only posting their best, which is what I've been doing, obviously, because as an artist, you don't really want to share your failures, which I think I should probably get better at, and just showing more behind the scenes. I guess what I'm trying to say in this video is, rather than focusing on getting more views and following trends and creating pointless content that I don't give a shit about, or that I feel like is not providing any value, or that I don't feel interested in creating, or that I feel is draining to create, or just feeling like it's a chore to be on social media, I'm trying to change my mindset around things and not force myself to create content, because I think that it's leading me to burnout as a creator and an artist. And if I want to be posting on Instagram and sharing my art with you all for the long run, then I think it's important for me to enjoy the process, right? And for you as well watching, if you also share your art online, like, we need to make sure we're actually enjoying the process, right? So, trying to think what else I was saying. Now my cat's distracting me. What? Meow. Meow. We need to be more vulnerable with our viewers and share the reality of what it's actually like to be an artist, and the fact that burnout is a thing. It's important to share that. I think I just kind of want to talk about, like, I want to talk more on my, like, in my short form content. But the thing is with Instagram, they're not promoting longer short form videos, so it's still gonna be hard for me to like yap in an efficient manner, because at least on TikTok, like, they'll share videos that are longer. I've found that when I make longer videos on TikTok, they do better than my like 7-second videos, so which is good. My TikTok account has not been doing well recently, which is, I think it's partly because, first of all, TikTok is like encouraging you to pay to promote your content, which I'm not sure if they're just focusing more on making money, I guess. I'm not really sure what that's about, but also I think my content has kind of lacked direction recently on those accounts like Instagram and TikTok. I'm hoping that in changing these things, I don't even care what the views are like. I don't even care what the likes are like. As long as my main focus right now is I'm just trying to find a direction and enjoy the process of creating short form content and sharing my art on these platforms. So if there is a piece of advice that you yourself have learned that you think other people would benefit from hearing that I haven't shared in this video, please comment. I would love to hear some advice, as well as others I think would benefit too. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'd love to answer them. I'm going to be reading all the comments. I try my best to read and reply to every single comment on all of my videos. Thank you guys so much. I haven't formally thanked you guys for 1K subscribers. I'm genuinely like so appreciative for that, because I never would have expected that anyone would have wanted to subscribe to my channel when I first started. Even in my second video, I was reading comments on that video recently, and at the beginning of the video I say like, thank you for 6 subscribers, and I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I love you all. If you have any video ideas for me or anything you would like to see from me, please let me know in the comments as well. Give the video a like if you found it helpful or you just enjoyed hanging out, and consider subscribing. I know I already said this at the beginning of the video, but like, I would very much appreciate your subscription if you are not already subscribed. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.